Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, my friends on social media, and good morning, my friends on Facebook. I welcome you to the live presentation on Alliance in Motion this morning. My name is Edkwe, and I am an entrepreneur with Alliance in Motion. This morning, I want to talk to you about lessons from the richest people in the world. There is nothing new under the sun, and everything you want to become in this world, somebody else has already become. And so sometimes it is wise for you to go to those people, learn from them what they did to become what you want to become. And if you also follow the same steps diligently and faithfully, you are likely to achieve what they achieved. The richest people in the world, in television interviews, books they have written about themselves, and interviews they've granted to journalists, have revealed some of the secrets that caused them to become rich. And now that we know, we may no longer call them secrets. Now they have become keys to becoming rich. And this morning we want to share with you some of the keys or the lessons you can learn from the rich. The first lesson that you can learn from the rich is that they are big risk takers. The rich people in the world, they take risk. And when they take risk, they take big risk. Why? Because one rich man said, if you take a big risk, when you succeed big. But when you fail, you don't lose, you learn. They take risk as an opportunity to learn. That is one of the secrets of the rich. If you want to be a rich person, then you must also learn to be a risk taker. The second lesson that we can learn from the rich is that they are not afraid of failure. They don't fear to fail. Mr. Kiyosaki said that the failures in the world are the people who are afraid of failing. Because they are afraid of failing, they do not take any action for the fear of failure. And because they don't take any action, they do not amount to anything. If you want to be a rich and successful person, you must not be afraid of failure. The third thing that we learn from the rich is that they understand value over cost. They place value on value and not on cost. A lot of the time when people are given opportunities to take certain actions, they decline because they place the wrong priorities on the cost. And you hear things like, oh, it's too expensive, it is too high. What they don't know is that if they should incur that cost, what they will get in return will be more valuable than the cost. So the rich people, they place premium over value, not on cost. So if you want to be rich, you must learn to also place premium over value and not cost. The fourth lesson that we can learn from the rich is that they are their own bosses. They are not employees of anybody. Research has shown that about 97% of people who are employees are never rich. As long as you are not your own boss, as long as you are under somebody, someone else is your boss, you are very, very unlikely to become very, very successful and rich. It is backed by research. And even the 3% who are rich whilst being employees are people who are in very, very high profile jobs, like the Secretary General of the United Nations, the President of the World Bank, the President of the IMF, the President of banks that have branches all over the world. They are all employees, but because of the type of employment they are in, they are most often successful and financially rich. These are the people in the 3%, but the majority of people who are employees are not in employment like this. And so if you really want to be successful financially, you must ensure that you are your own boss. The fifth lesson we can learn from the rich is that they have multiple sources of income. Multiple. Mr. Warren Buffett said that no one should ever depend on only one source of income. It's a mistake. Never make that mistake. Never ever let your income come from only one source. If you are an accountant, don't only earn your income from accounting. If you are a medical doctor, don't only earn your income from your medical practice. Have multiple sources of income. If for any reason one source collapses, there are other sources. You are still covered. The rich people say that is one of their secrets. A lot of the time we hear people say if you concentrate on one thing and do it all the time, you are likely to be successful. But the rich have told us that when it comes to financial success, concentrating on only one thing will not make you successful. The rich says to be rich, you must have multiple, several sources of income. The last lesson we are going to learn from the rich today is that they respond with speed when they identify good opportunities. When they identify that an opportunity is very good, they don't just say, wow. They don't just say, oh, that is good. They take action. They take action to take advantage of that opportunity. But majority of the people who are poor do not do that. So if we should reverse these lessons from the rich and apply it to the poor, we can say that poor people are poor because they don't take big risk. They are afraid of failure. They place value over cost and not on value. They are not their own bosses. They don't have multiple sources of income and they don't respond with speed to good opportunity. Now let's come home. I brought these lessons because I want to show you how Alliance in Motion Global, the #1 network marketing company in the world, 2014, 2015, 2016, according to businessforhome.org, can help you come out of these negative habits of the poor so that you can have the habits of the rich in order for you to also become rich. #1, take the risk of joining Alliance in Motion. It may appear to be risky, but one good thing about Alliance in Motion is that our system has been tried and tested over many years in many countries, and it has been proven to be a system that creates millionaires easily and quickly. We have that record. Therefore, I want to encourage you, join Alliance in Motion. Take the risk. It is a risk that is very, very unlikely to fail because it has almost not failed anybody anywhere in the world. So take the big risk and join us. #2, don't be afraid of failure because as I just said, our system is proven not to fail. It hardly fails, and I believe that it will not fail you. Believe in yourself and believe in God. You can make it. You will not fail. The third thing is that a lot of people don't join Alliance because immediately they see how much you must invest to start. It's like, it's too much, it's too high, it's too big, because they place value on the cost. But what they do not know, or what they forget to accept, is that when you start the business, eventually you are going to earn more than double the investment every day for life. They don't consider that. Whatever you invest, which is only once in a lifetime investment, and you do not have to make any investment again, that you are going to earn more than double that amount every day for the rest of your life. Because they place value on cost, and they don't consider how valuable that cost is going to turn out to be in the future, they coil back. They do not join and say it is too much money, you need to join. They place value on cost. Don't do that. Join us, and you are going to become rich easily and quickly. The first thing is that you must be your own boss. in Alliance in Motion, our system is such that you run it as your own business. You are your own boss. You are not an employee of anybody, not even the company. You are not an agent of anybody, not even the company. You are your own boss. You run your own business, build your own network. And if the rich people tell us that being your own boss is one of the secrets to becoming rich, then join Alliance in Motion, be your own boss, and I can assure you that you are going to be rich. The other lesson is that the rich people have multiple sources of income. Because of that, in Alliance in Motion, we give you 8 different sources of income at the same time. You earn retail profit, you earn direct referral bonus, you earn match sales bonus, overriding step commission, uni-level bonus, GA max 10, you earn from flowback points, and finally, profit sharing. It's also an opportunity for you to earn. And you can earn from all these 8 sources at the same time. Therefore, when you join us, immediately you start your business with multiple sources of income. And if the rich people are telling us that multiple sources of income is a key to riches, then if you join us, you have multiple sources of income and you make yourself put yourself in a position to become rich quickly. That is why we have produced more millionaires in network marketing. In the last 11 years, we produced more than 5,000 multi-millionaires. If we should add those who are millionaires, then we are going to hit 10,000 and over. But we just want to limit ourselves to multi-millionaires, more than 5,000. And it has been predicted by experts that in the next 3 years, we are going to repeat what we did in the last 10 to 11 years, meaning that in the next 3 years, there will be more than 5,000 new multi-millionaires that the company will produce, and I want you to join us so that you can also become one of the millionaires. Finally, the rich people tell us that they respond with speed when they identify good opportunities. There are many people who, when they hear the opportunity Alliance in Motion brings, they go, wow. They go, that is beautiful. They go, that is nice. But if they have to join, then they are always finding excuses not to join. You cannot be rich with that attitude. The rich people say they respond with speed when they identify a good opportunity. So if you find the Alliance in Motion opportunity to be a good opportunity, respond quickly and join. That will be your key to becoming rich. So my friends on social media, especially Facebook, I want to invite you once again to join Alliance in Motion. Don't delay, don't waste time. Join us now, join us today. You will become rich. You will definitely become rich. No two ways about that. It is guaranteed, it is assured, it is tried, it is tested and proven that if you join us, it doesn't take long, you become rich. So find the money, don't place value on the cost, place value on how much that cost is going to earn you every day for life, and join us. This is where I want to end the broadcast this morning. Thank you very much for joining me. You are welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global, turning ordinary people into extraordinary millionaires. God bless you and have a beautiful day.